Hey Mountainside, this is a drill press. I'm going to teach you a little bit about how it works and how to be safe using it. So just some components first. Right here is the chuck, and this is a drill bit. This is the table. This is the press part. It presses the drill bit down. This table is adjusted, or can be adjusted on an angle or the height using this mechanism right here. And this right here is a depth stop. So if you want to just drill down a certain depth, you can set that stop all the time. To be safe on this machine, you want to make sure all your hair is tied back, all your clothing is nice and neat, so you have nothing hanging down in this area when you're drilling. And make sure it's tightly clamped to the tabletop. Your work is tightly clamped. And ideally, if it was to spin out of control, it's going to spin clockwise and it's going to hit the throat here of the drill press, as opposed to swinging all the way around this way and hitting the operator. Before turning on the machine, you want to make sure this chuck key is out of the chuck. The reason that it would be in the chuck would be to take the drill bit out, right here. And to get it out, you just turn to the left, counterclockwise. So this chuck right here is a 3-jaw chuck, just like this chuck. This is a drill, this is a drill press. But the mechanism to put the drill bit in is the same. So you turn this chuck. This is a keyless chuck, but you can see these 3 jaws here getting bigger and smaller. Exactly the same mechanism under here. More difficult to see, but the way you adjust these jaws is by this key. You just want to make sure when you turn the machine on that this is definitely out, because if you turn it on and it's in, it's going to swing around, hit someone, get tangled up. Bad news. The on and off button on this machine is right there. The red one is off, the black one is on. So you want to be ideally close to that button in case of an emergency, and as opposed to being drilling from this side, from the right hand side of the machine, you want to be close to the on and off, so you'll be able to, in case something happened and you needed to turn the machine off quickly, you can do that. There's also the emergency stops at each exit, and one right here, and one over by that door, and one over by that door, and one over by my desk. Okay, Mountainside, to use this machine, put the drill bit in.
3-jaw chuck, tighten it up. Go the wrong way. Tighten up with the chuck.
Make sure the chuck's out. My hair is tied back. I've got my piece of wood. I'm checking out to see where I'm going to drill. I'm not going to drill into the table. And I'm going to clamp down my work. This is the quick release on the clamp. This is the fine adjustment. A good way to do it would be to use the quill lock as a third hand. So I'm going to figure out where I'm going to drill. If that's my magic spot right there, I'm going to lock it down with this mechanism that you can't see, but it's right there. Clamp it up. Take my third hand away. That lock. Do the wiggle check. I'm good to go. Before I turn it on, double check. Got my glasses on. The key is out of the chuck. Nothing's gonna get tangled around the chuck or the drill bit. I'm good to go. I'm gonna hold my piece of wood as well. Not too fast.
fast, not too slow.